What's up, beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. Alright, here's what I want you to do. Get comfy, get a drink, a snack, a blanket. Now today I'm going to be replicating VOGUE'S 73 questions with well-known people. Now I pulled some of these questions from the 73 questions with Michael B. Jordan, Lupita Nyong'o, Taylor Swift, Victoria Beckham, and Lilly Singh. And if you're not familiar with Lilly Singh, she's basically like one of the biggest YouTubers ever. Now if you're not familiar with VOGUE'S 73 questions, it's basically 73 rapid-fire questions to get to know your favorite celebrities. And it is not a traditional sit-down Q&A. You basically have this guy following them around with a camera in your natural habitat, asking them questions about your personalities, your values, and your career. Now, ideally, I should have someone holding the camera for me and asking me questions, but you know me, I'll make it work on my own. So let's get right into it.
When was the most nervous you've ever been?
Perhaps my first day of school 3 weeks after arriving in the US. It's hard enough being a teenager without having a foreign accent, being in a brand new culture, and people having preconceived notions about you because you're from Africa.
What gets you pumped?
That one's simple. Great company, great music, great food, fun events.
What ticks you off?
Tailgaters for sure. I cannot stand it when people are that close to my car.
Who is the most stylish person?
Probably Victoria Beckham.
Who's your favorite singer?
Michael Jackson, duh.
What is your favorite food?
Most things that are cooked. I'm not that picky of an eater. So if I am complaining about food, then it's really bad.
What's your favorite beverage?
Coffee, wine, and water, of course, because it's essential.
What was the last thing you baked?
Toll House chocolate chip cookies for my coworkers on Christmas Day.
What's one thing you need to have in your fridge at any given time?
Eggs, the organic ones with a brown shell. That's actually what we used to eat back in Cameroon.
What's your favorite TV show of all time?
In West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground where I spend most of my days, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And this other French show called Fort Boyard, which I think inspired Fear Factor.
Who's your favorite novelist?
Oh, the controversy. So far, I like J.K. Rowling. I also like Chimamanda's work, but I prefer watching her speaking engagements on YouTube. She's a powerhouse, that lady.
Fictional place you would love to live in?
Oh, that's easy. Wakanda forever.
What's a fashion trend that can never let you down?
Sweatpants and hoodies, preferably Adidas and Nikes.
What are you completely bored of in life right now?
Scripted shows on TV and people who complain too much about petty things.
What's the best compliment you've ever received?
That I am kind and have a big heart.
What is the craziest rumor you ever heard about yourself? Probably that I'm gay, perhaps because I'm a tomboy and I like baggy clothes, and I rarely talk about my love life. But my love life doesn't concern anyone else. It's between me and that guy. Period. Point final. Full final stop. What is your morning routine? Oh, the first thing I do is I have to make up my bed. That's a habit ingrained in me from boarding school. So I just cannot leave my house without making up my bed unless I'm in a mad hurry, like I'm running late to work or something, which rarely happens. And then the next thing I do is I drink water. I've mentioned in one of my videos about stress that I drink water every morning. Sometimes I have it plain and sometimes I put apple cider vinegar in it with lemon juice. And then I read a verse or two from the Bible and then I go on about my day. What do you normally have for breakfast? Oh, it varies. Sometimes I'm in the mood for eggs, boiled or like scrambled. Other times I have the frozen waffles that I get from Publix. They also have those at Walmart and Target. And they're like the Belgian waffles. Or sometimes, if I'm feeling like I want to be healthy, I do some oatmeal. And occasionally I do bagels too, but that's very rarely. I have to be like in the mood for a bagel. What was your first impression upon moving to the US? Oh man, the first thing that jumped out to me was when I started school, my classmates appeared to be a lot older and mature than their actual age. So what I mean by that is a lot of them look like they were like maybe 17 or 18 years old in the 9th grade. Meanwhile, they were about 14, 15. That was my impression anyways. I don't know if it was the makeup or the hooped earrings or just the way they were dressing, but that's the impression I got. And they certainly knew a lot more about sex than I did. Also, I found everything very organized. Also, the portion sizes got me, man. Like, we ordered something from McDonald's right when we got here, and I asked for a small, and the cup was really big, like a small drink, and the cup was really big, and I'm like, this is a small in America? That's kind of crazy. So yeah, portion sizes for sure. Heels or flats? Both, but I have to be going somewhere special to wear heels.
Diamonds or pearls?
Both when I can afford them. What is the most American thing ever? Oh my god, that's like totally freaking exciting. Who's your favorite Disney character? I don't actually have a favorite Disney character, but I do like Merida. And I also appreciate Belle because she reads a lot. And that's pretty much it. What was it like growing up in Cameroon? Normal, except for there was no pizza delivery guy. There is no Blockbuster or Netflix. We had organic food because the food wasn't as processed as over here. Potholes in the road. That one was a given. And yeah, that's all I can think of right now. Favorite rap lyrics? Move, get out the way, get out the way, get out the way. What is your favorite holiday? Everything in the fall and early winter. Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas. I love them all. How do you come up with your video ideas? From everywhere, man. Social media, it could be the news, it could be a conversation I was having with my mom or a few coworkers or friends. And then I'm thinking, this will make a great topic for a video. What causes are important to you? Education for girls in third world countries, clean water in third world countries, and even here in the US. Look at what's going on in Flint, Michigan. Also affordable housing, just your basic needs. Even transportation is a big thing for me because I remember not having a car and the struggle was real. How do you deal with haters? I don't. Biggest fear in life? Losing someone I love. Also dying a painful death, i.e. getting shot, being struck by lightning, getting hit by a car, and also being stuck in one place. Yeah, describe yourself in a hashtag. Hashtag unbothered. What is the most adventurous thing you've done in your entire life? Riding a horse? What is the location you'd love to go to? Lately, London, Ghana, Kenya, and Paris. Who is your favorite actress? Oh, too many to list. I mean, there's so much talent out there. I mean, I love Viola Davis, Zoe Saldana, who was in Avatar, Scarlett Johansson, Lupita Nyong'o, Taraji P. Henson, on and on and on. What are you most nostalgic about from the 90s? Oh man, R&B, my childhood, the dance moves, Knight Rider. What song is guaranteed to get you dancing? You've probably never heard of it before, but it has over 25 million views on YouTube at the moment. It is called Whoa by a Nigerian artist called Olamide, and man, dance moves sick. Like nothing you've ever seen before. It's a mixture of, it has this Nigerian flavor to it, but it also has a little bit of like, not break dancing, but I don't know what to call it, but it's like street dancing. Like it's amazing. If you could have a superpower, what would it be? Probably teleportation, so I can go anywhere in this world without actually having to get on a plane. And also the ability to speed up, reverse, and stop time. Harry or William? Like, duh, Harry. The spare is always fun. What's in your Netflix queue? Homecoming by Beyonce, Stranger Things, Big Mouth, and American Horror Story. Can you tell me a misconception that Cameroonians have about Americans? That Americans are very outspoken and are loaded money-wise. What's the coolest thing you've ever done? Riding a horse? What is the last show you binge-watched? Stranger Things and Gilmore Girls? What is the scariest thing you've done? Riding a horse. I watch way too many Untamed and Uncut episodes on Animal Planet, but I don't think that show is on anymore. What is the most common mispronunciation of your name? Yaira or Waira or Yayura. It's 3 syllables, people. I hate it when people mispronounce my name, so I just go by Yaya. I think someone started calling me that in high school when there was a Yaya on America's Next Top Model, and so it just stuck. So I'm like, yeah, that works out. What do you like on your pizza? Anything but olives and onions and pineapples. Pineapples does not belong on a pizza. I don't care what anybody says. What is your favorite dish your mom cooks? Fufu and eru for sure. I could really go for some right now. What is the worst pickup line you've ever heard in your entire life?
Yo, John with the braids and the red shirt, you look good.
Actually, it really happened to me when I was in high school walking home from school. What are things you always carry in your bag? If we're talking pocketbooks, definitely my phone, my wallet, my house keys, my car keys if I'm driving and I'm not taking a lift. Some chapstick, always gotta have chapstick, like so your lips are not crusty. Oh, and earbuds. What would you say is your favorite Tupac song of all time? Yeah, mama. Also, I like changes. What is the most physically impressive thing you know how to do? A cartwheel. It's not perfect, but I can do one. How many cities have you lived in? Yaoundé, obviously where I was born and raised, which is the capital of Cameroon. Charlottesville, Virginia, where I stayed for like 2 months while doing my internship at University of Virginia. Philadelphia, or suburbs of Philadelphia. Currently Orlando, and Chicago for like 1.5 years while I was doing my master's. What is the most important lesson in manners you learned while growing up? Say please, thank you. Don't take things from adults with your left hand. That's a sign of disrespect. Answer yes when you're being called and not eh. Stand up to answer a question in class when the teacher calls upon you. What's the world's most pressing issue today? Oh man, we're going there, aren't we? Police brutality, lots of divisiveness, people weighing in on topics they know very little about that really gets under my skin. Like, do your research first. And global warming, all these tornadoes we're getting from strong storms is not by accident. If we were to spend 73 hours in Yaoundé, Cameroon together, what would we be doing? Dodging pickpockets. No, I'm just kidding. But we would be eating a lot of street foods. So soya, roasted snapper, plums, roasted plantains. We also be drinking a lot because there's like bars on every street corner. It's not even funny.
What's the best way to decompress?
What I'm doing right now, reading and having a cup of tea.
Kittens or puppies?
Definitely puppies.
What's your spirit animal?
Oh my gosh, a Labrador Retriever. They are friendly, you're loyal, you're intelligent, and you're so cute.
What is the single greatest thing about America?
Definitely the options, man. You're endless. Everything from jobs to food, pretty much everything except for affordable healthcare.
Can you describe Cameroon in 3 adjectives?
Africa in miniature. Yeah, that's 3 words.
Drama or comedy?
Definitely comedy. I love to laugh.
Do you have any daily beauty routines or rituals?
I wash my face twice, in the morning and in the evening. I use a toner and a moisturizer, and I don't leave the house without perfume, unless of course I'm going to the gym or I run out of perfume.
Do you think it's humanly possible for you to describe yourself in 3 words only?
Charming, romantic, tomboy.
What advice would you give to your younger self?
Certain things are better left unsaid, and trust your instincts.
What do you give as advice to yourself right now?
Girl, make up your mind.
Do you have any regrets?
None really. Every mistake is a lesson learned.
How did you start your channel?
Last year, 2018, but it's been in the works since 2016. All I needed was material to talk about and equipment, i.e. camera, lights, and my laptop.
What's one thing you bet most people still don't know about you?
That I got tickets to attend a studio taping of the Oprah show in its last season, which was 2010 or 11, I believe, while I was studying in Chicago for my master's. But I mean, the topic of that show was really depressing.
What's your favorite cocktail?
I've got 2 actually, a frozen strawberry margarita and a Mai Tai.
What is the best gift you ever received?
Definitely ones that I'm not expecting, like last year when someone brought me a Christmas gift to work without telling me about it prior. That was great.
What is something you cannot do?
Whistling, swimming, pull-ups, handstands, headstands, and splits. Is there ever a time you consider yourself shy? Yes, whenever I'm around a guy that I like a lot.
What would you order at a drive-thru?
Sandwich, fries, and a drink.
Okay, Yaya, last question. If you could raid one woman's closet, whose would it be?
Rihanna. Her style is feminine but very edgy at the same time. And that, my friend, completes my 73 questions. I will see you next week in the next video. Deuces!
Get back, you don't know me like that. Flicks cute.